Did you vote for your favorite shoe design? If not, restart the episode and vote right now.
And we'll see you next week. Bye.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The 2K Sports pregame show.
Well, here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. Look at the Lakers. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens.
And when I look at the Lakers, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
We all know talking the talk is easy, but carrying through, that's another story. And the naysayers' predictions were basically on point.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Paul out there with Robinson. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Gallinari in at the power forward. And for Los Angeles, we've got Russell. Olynyk is out there with Aaron Baines. Then it's Brandon Ingram, and it's Williamson in at the 3 spot. Now here is Robinson. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Paul against Russell. Paul dishes to Love. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Ingles hits it from 3-point range. Another year of record-breaking offense. Why is it, Chris, that great offense so often beats great defense?
Because defense is not about stopping you. It's about making you take the option that the defense wants. And so if we make a guy that doesn't shoot jumpers very well, if we stop all the penetration and make him shoot a jumper and he knocks it down, you just got to shake his hand. Sometimes it's great D, better offense. And we know this is a scoring league. And, you know, you can play the best defense in the world and have your hand up and, matter of fact, smack him in the face. But Curry, Harden, LeBron, they're still going to knock that shot down.
Smack him in the face, you say?
Oh, I've tried that. I've done that before, and it doesn't work with the great
No.
ones.
Oh, the power on that fruit.
Wow. This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson, at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
Here's Paul. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
And that one's good. Ingram.
This is a player who can make the easy shots and the tough ones. I mean, and trust me, that was a tough one for Ingram, even from that range.
Here's Paul. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And he should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Now Russell picked up 39 points in their last one against Portland.
And they kept fouling him. I mean, it only made him more aggressive. He wound up having a huge night at the free throw line.
Gallinari passes to Love. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, and a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
That's tipped. Williamson, the pass to Baines. Over Robinson. The Lakers rebound. Shots good by Baines.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show for it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Love with a wide open look. It's good from long range. And that makes it a tie ball game.
I've seen Paul make about 1 million of those passes over his career, and it never gets old.
Baines passes to Ingram. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Goes up again. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
So crafty inside of me. Paul's been successful for many years at challenging the heart of your defense.
Outside, Russell drains the three-pointer. Russell's got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers ahead. They're up by 3. Live from the Staples Center.
The adjustment for me has just...
The league in general, GA, going smaller. Love finding himself more and more, moving up to the 5.
Yeah, he can certainly rebound at that position, and his perimeter shooting at the 5 makes him a tough cover.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vamanos. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Kevin Love. Gallinari is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Chris Paul, and it's Robinson in at the shooting guard. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. And he's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. Ball against Russell. Here's Ingram. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Ingram is so rangy. Hard to affect his shot without fouling.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
What do you think about some of the most powerful dunks, Chris? The tomahawk jam reigning supreme. Do you prefer the one-handed or the two-handed jam?
Oh, man. That's
You did
tough.
both so well.
You know what? I prefer a body-to-body dunk on you. Like, remember what Derrick Rose did over Dragic back in the day? Oh, my goodness. Off the 2. Or how about Jordan playing against Atlanta when he pump fakes it with one hand like he's going to shoot it, goes down the lane and dunks on Tree Rollins. Just incredible. Or Blake Griffin dunking on anyone. Or Giannis dunking on anyone. Or Embiid dunking on anyone. Or how about LeBron dunking on anyone? So, me, I just want the showmanship. Doesn't matter if it's one hand, 2 hands, 2 legs, 1 leg, 360, or straight body to body. Just give me something.
Yeah.
Give me something.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
NBA athletes are getting longer, more athletic, better. Ingram's a perfect example.
Here's Paul in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Ingram. Inside. Here's Williamson, and there's another one for the Lakers.
I tell you what, once Williamson polishes his moves, develops a stronger right hand, he's going to be unstoppable in there.
Love the pass to Gallinari. Here's Paul. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
With the run he's on in the second quarter, I mean, this field goal percentage is tremendous right now.
Outside, Russell. There's 1:17 left now here in the second. The dish to Baines. Russell passes to Baines. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 6.
I'm willing to give up on that possession. I love Williamson's commitment and attack mentality.
Gallinari inside the three-point line, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Ingram kicks to Olynyk. Now the pass to Williamson. Outside Russell. There's the three. And another three for the Lakers.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Robinson. Out to the right wing. And here's Love from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Russell. Sweet little floater. Russell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Here's Love. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They never trailed by more than 3 points. And it's just about time.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Aaron Baines out there with Williamson. Then it's Ingram. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Russell in at the point. And that one's good. Ingram.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength. It's the body control.
And it's Paul missing.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Russell from long range. And the 3-ball is good. Russell's got 13.
And sensing the situation, Russell with the stop and pop. Nice choice.
That's a 2 from Paul. They get it again.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it. This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
They need this, and it's sent back by Russell.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him, mostly miss.
Well, C-Web, Chris Paul can make some fancy passes every so often, but he's considered a great passer for making the right pass at the right time.
Yeah, Kevin, and you know, it always doesn't have to be about the no-look pass. I mean, Paul is effective by making simple, fundamental passes and keeping his turnovers down. As impressive as his assist totals are, they are even more incredible when you put them up by his low turnover numbers.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Chris, of the guys you went against and played against, who would have benefited from today's style of play the most?
Oh, man, I got a few names. Billy Owens. Billy Owens, to me, was a guy like a Kevin Durant. No, he couldn't shoot like that, but he did everything on the floor for us there in Golden State. And I think in today, an open game for him where he could get going, oh, man, that would just be incredible. I also think of a guy like Detlef Schrempf. He could post up, he could pop and pick, he could shoot the ball deep, he could shoot off the dribble, finish on the break, whatever you wanted, he could give it to you that way. And I think for both guys, that size, that sweet spot, 6'7", 6'8", but played like a little bit of a guard, those two guys come to mind.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Love. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Olynyk.
Gotta respect how Love moves close into the rim. Skilled at drawing fouls and getting to the line.
He hits both from the stripe.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Ingram passes to Olynyk. Dishes to Russell. And he banks in the layup. Russell's got 15 points.
You can count on Olynyk to move the ball quickly when he spots an open teammate. And that feed was phenomenal.
Here's Paul out to Gallinari from downtown. New York, no good that time either.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely... Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Now here's Paul. 12 points for him. Pass to Love. Back to Paul. Launches a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
You got to appreciate how assured Paul is. He takes pride in torching the D on the catch and shoot.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 14. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Shrink the floor when you're...
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Lakers leading by 14. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Kevin Love out there with Gallinari. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Robinson. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. Russell looking around. Passes it to Williamson. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Paul finds Gallinari. Kicks it out to Paul. Love inside. Baines is there.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Ingram passes to Williamson. Hits the three-point bomb.
They're at a loss defensively of how to stop Zion. I mean, just too much athleticism, too much skill.
Here's Paul. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
He's just not going to give up. I mean, if he has to do it all by himself, that's what he's going to do.
And stolen by Love. Paul against Russell. Paul can't get it to go.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Count that bucket.
Look, it's crucial for Ingram to keep getting stronger. I mean, so he can continue to finish off tough buckets like this.
Here's Paul. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, we're now on the back end of what has been, Greg, an incredible career for Chris Paul. Perhaps no longer the undisputed best point guard in the game, but still a top talent.
And Chris Paul might not be the best point guard, but any team would be happy to have him. His efficiency and playmaking aren't going away anytime soon. And even though he's never been an overly athletic player, that aspect of his game still is strong as ever.
Clock at 6. And the shot goes down. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Here's Ingles. He feeds it to Gallinari, and he comes up with the deuce.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Paul against Russell. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Olynyk. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for D'Angelo Russell.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
Love outside. But they recover it. Robinson passes to Gallinari. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. I mean, it seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Paul. Bucket is good.
Now, don't let Paul's size fool you. He's as tough as they come.
And here is Ingram. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really